Hey, how you doing?
Morning, everybody.
Where's the cameras? I've been moving about. How you doing? Welcome back.
Show 7?
Show 7. I didn't think we were going to make it that long.
I did. I had faith.
Did you? Mm-hmm. I've been managed to get away in that. I wanted to talk to you about stuff like that at the beginning. And what do we usually get out the way at the beginning? What do we say?
Well, we always say hello. Hello,
yes,
Will.
and then
and
don't want to keep them, you see, because they'll be desperate to get in.
I get tore into the show. No, socials are growing. Thank you. The comments are coming in.
Lovely.
And we're loving them. So we've got our questions as well. We have our clips, but we're doing something a bit different this week.
Are we? What is that?
So Leif's going to show us clips that he's picked.
Oh, yes.
And we're going to do the live reaction.
As we see them, never seen before. So
it'll be a treat for us as well.
We don't want to be thinking about it. We want to see it up and give it a live reaction. And there'll be the sketches, the clips later on, the questions later on, exploring
and our
the age gap bit and all the rest of it. Well, I suppose what they want to know is what we've been doing for the last show to this show. What have you been doing?
Well, I managed to get away.
Did you?
Yay!
Where?
I went to Porto.
Right, okay. Porto. I can't remember.
Porto in Portugal. So
I know where Porto is. I'm not a vegetable.
Well, what would you do that for?
I was trying to remember if I'm that old now. I can't remember if I've been to Porto or not.
Right, well, think back.
Right.
Like, have you been?
Hold on. Oh, possibly. Right, go.
Well, I went to Porto. I have been to Portugal before, but I went to Lisbon.
Right.
But I'm going to say Porto is probably my favourite.
Is it? That's my phone. I'll just get it now. I'll be there. Wait, I'll turn the phone off.
Is it Greg?
Right. No, but it's very unprofessional. I do apologise. So what I'm saying to you is what I was trying to off a foot.
5 minutes later.
No, you were in Porto.
I was in Porto, so I went for 5 days, and I stayed in a really nice hotel in the city centre.
Right.
Tried some nice local dishes. And I did promise myself that I was going to learn how to say this dish, but it's a sandwich and it's got like cheese and meat and it's like the France something. Anyway.
The what?
The francaise.
Right. Usually you're good with that kind of thing. But
No Portuguese.
No, I was in Palma.
I wasn't fit. Okay, there you go.
Well, no, is that all you've got to say? A big cheese sandwich, you can't remember the name of your Porto? I mean, if that's all you're bringing to the party, you can get home with it. Go and tell us what it is more about the sandwich or whatever if you're going, go. I
had a nice cheese sandwich and it comes with gravy on it and it was delicious. Right. So I would go back for that, but I tried a Porto tonic.
I was in Palma. So, don't you start. Right, what tonic?
A Porto tonic.
Give us that then.
So it was sold to me as, it's like a gin and tonic but better. And I said, spectacular, give me 14 of them. So I did sit there all day and I'm like, another one. Another one.
Another one.
Beautiful. A wee hint of like elderflower. Beautiful. Lovely in the sunshine. Promised myself again.
Alcoholic?
Yep.
All right, okay.
I said I'm going to pick up a wee bottle of this at duty free. Did I get it? No.
How?
I forgot, slipped my mind. Obviously wasn't that good, was it? If
No.
I couldn't remember to pick up a bottle.
What? It probably wasn't in the airport. It'll be that shite that they try and sling you every time you go on holiday. When you finish your dinner, they come up, compliments of the house and that, and they go, glug, 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 and you go, Jesus Christ.
Like
a honey with vinegar in it. Rotten.
Like a limoncello.
Aye. I went to Palma.
On you go, Palma.
Aye. Well, I went to Palma just to get away for a few days. Kind of smash and grab flight and all that. Got there. Was there with my wife and my daughter, and it was great. And the only reason I bring it up, get this bit out of the way, was that I was lying next to the swimming pool. Everybody had been told I would be lying next to the swimming pool, so nobody got offended, obviously, with that amount of flesh, pale blue flesh. But I'm lying there getting burnt to a crisp, and I see this helicopter going by above me. And it's a right fat helicopter. It's not one of them wee daft ones that Elvis was driving in the movies, him and the dog and that. It's not one of them, a big one. And it flies over. And do you know how when you go on holiday, your phone lights up with the local TikTok and the local social media? Who's in the aeroplane? Leonardo DiCaprio and Dua Lipa. What's her name? What is her name? Nice niggin. What is it? What is her name again? People Lipa. What is it?
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Dula Peep.
Right, well, Dua Peep.
I knew you would have got that. Dula Peep.
So, apparently, because it's all her TikTok, so I couldn't quite see it, but where they were going was in Tapa. Leonardo
da Vinci.
Oh, the football. You know, I don't know anything about football. No, the Fernando, no.
Cristiano
Ronaldo's boat was in the harbour. I could see the boat, but I couldn't see what they're up to. But there's other people paparazziing that in the water. and they could see them on jet skis and all that. And by the way, to give you an idea of the dimensions of this boat, it was 3 tiers, and the landing pad, the helicopter pad, when not in use as a helicopter pad, is a full-size tennis court on a boat.
Oof.
So and I'm thinking, now, I don't want to name
size.
drop here,
Okay.
but the helicopter wasn't up 4 above us, and Leonardo DiCaprio was on it, and I thought for a minute he'd have stopped and went, see that white pale blue person next to the pool? That's Ford Kiernan, and I was in Gangs of New York with him, the film.
You were?
I was, and I'd have thought he'd have went, stop and that, get out the road, Chuparippa, I'm going to get Ford and take him alive. No, that never happened, so
you were snubbed?
a bit home disappointed, and there was no real true access to the kind of cigarettes that I like in Palma either.
You in Gangs in New York?
What?
You in Gangs in New York?
Aye, I played a character called Black Joke, a fire chief. I'd 3 lines. Oh no,
Is this a fact?
It is a fact. I can go look it up if you like. The scene will probably pop up. I've got a big fireman's helmet on.
Do you remember your
FNAF.
lines?
Yes. I'm here to quit. I turned up and I went, I'm here to quell this fire. And he says, no, you're not. And I say, I am, or and all that. But it's just 2 wee lines.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Leo's inside, pilfering the place as it's on fire. It's a right big scene. And that's about it, basically. And I was worried always that I would get cut out of it. But apparently it's a pivotal part in the movie, so I get kept in. But when I turned up, Scorsese, the director, nice man, I got to speak to him for a while. He said to me, listen, we've got enough Scots people. Can you do an Irish accent? And I said, aye. So he goes, action, I come down the corner. I'm here to quell this fire. So that's my line in it. But I'm in it.
Right, we need to watch that then, Leif.
You kept that one quiet.
Because it was a cough and a spit. I got a lot of press out at the time. It's like Greg there recently done a Marvel movie, something to do with Spider-Man, was it?
Oh, I don't know.
Just recently, just last year, and you get he went in and had a few lines. He had a good part in it. He was playing a barman in some superhero movie anyway, and he got a lot of press off of that. I know it's a handy thing to get every now and again.
Well, I was in Balamory when I was 11, and
Were you?
I played a banana.
Did you?
That's my claim to
Do
fame.
you know? I've seen Balamory, and obviously I love Balamory because Julie and all that's in it. My ways and all that watched it. But somebody said to me a couple of years ago, "Is there any standout moments in it?" And I said, "I did see a thing with a banana in it." Who was that? Was that you? And what age were you?
11, I think, 11 or
An
12.
11-year-old banana.
The big ripe one at the back.
Right, 11-year-old banana. That's filthy. Right. Anything else in there?
You were in Palma. Did you try it? What was your local delicacies?
No, I'm the same. 3 prawns and prawny butter and a bit of bread. That does me
Gambas Pilpil.
all the time.
Gambas Pilpil.
Yeah, no, seriously, 3 times a day. But I had a lovely time and I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm back because it's fading now, but I did have a decent tan.
Do you know top it up when you're here?
I had a wee go. But see, I thought we were just talking about everything and anything, but I'm not. I have been to the sunbed since I come back. I've got a bit of a thing for it now.
That's it. If you've got a tan, you need to keep it up.
Aye.
So don't even look at my horns. Mine are a wee bit brown and crispy.
Aye.
So we'll hide them.
Right.
So you were in Palma. I was in Porto, but we also managed to catch up with a Patreon member.
That was some story, wasn't it, what happened there?
So a Patreon member who's a huge fan of Still Game.
Yes.
Andy loves the Ford and Shelby Show. As you are sending in your questions and that, he'd said, I'm coming over to the UK. I'm staying in Glasgow, and if you're about, we'd love to catch up. And
So we had him thoroughly searched at the airport. He didn't know why he was being searched, but we had him fleeced at the airport, so there wasn't a danger in it for us.
so we met up with him, and he brought his lovely son,
What was his boy's name again?
Cole and
Cole.
Cole and Stephen.
Aye.
But we'll insert a photo here so you can see it. We
Aye.
took them to the University Cafe.
You hearing us, Leif? We want to insert a photo there. Right.
So we took them.
Switch to the double.
Right, okay. Right, okay.
Took them to the University Cafe, got them some good Italian ice cream.
The younger boy had the Knickerbocker glory,
They
but
did.
the highlight was what we asked for whole peas and vinegar.
Were you
which
farting all night?
The boy stank. No, but boy hated it, didn't he?
I know, but the boy was like, not for me.
But the father, Steve, married
Aye.
right into them, didn't he?
Yep, he enjoyed them.
So we've got a video of that meeting all together, haven't we?
Yep, but we're going to put that in the...
Put it up to Patreon. You'll
Patreon.
know about that. We're more interested in that than you'll be, but Patreon people, because they're paying that wee bit extra, they get that wee bit extra.
Yep. So you've got that to look forward to. And then what else happened?
Well, what you want to say?
I don't want to talk about it too much because it still affects me.
Oh, go on, tell it so we can get it out of the way.
I had a mouse and I had to move it for a bit.
We're talking about a mouse. Look, we're talking about a mouse size, but the size of a chocolate mousse that you would get in a shop. Anyway, that's all right.
It was about that size.
Right, okay.
But I'm over it. I'm getting there.
But you decanted yourself, didn't you?
I did. I went to my mum's, but we'll talk about that later. I'm
No,
not
fair
ready
enough,
at the
but
moment.
you're back in the house now.
I'm back in the house now, but I'm planning another holiday soon, just to get over all that trauma, you
I don't know
know.
why I started this podcast thing. You're either running away from mice, you're away your holidays, you're up at your mother's looking after your granny. You're an asshole to this show at the moment. You're not an asset, you're an asshole.
Asshole?
Aye. When can we get Shelby? Leif's another guy. I can't do this day, I can't do that day because I'm a carer for a friend of mine and all that. You can hardly get a fucking thing done in here for a pair of years. Anyway, can we move on?
work.
It's what?
I'm just doing God's work.
Aye, God's work.
As
aye.
am I.
I was wondering who was working for that bastard. Right.
Anyway, enough of that chat. Let's take a wee look at this.
Well,
Do you remember?
do I remember what?
It's September.
Aye, September. What about September?
Well, this is the official bear month. You've got
Did we speak about this before? What is the bear? Everything with a bear in it.
I'm no skin this
October.
month.
Are you know?
No, I'm no skin.
Right, okay.
Aye, September, October. These are the cosy seasons. But
Right, to a 31-year-old, is it?
well, aye, but this is what I was going to ask. What's your cosy season look like?
I've
Your
not got
bear.
a cosy season. I'm 63. Every winter brings the chance of dying. You know,
What is
aye.
it? Winter fuel allowance?
Aye, all that.
Warm home
It's,
discount?
I don't see it as a cosy season and eggnog and hot chocolate and all that shite. I see it as keep the windies shut and get that big blanket and I'll wrap round about it. And we throw another shoe on the fire, try to keep a bit of heat in the house. But you're all cosy wozy. Tell me about what your plans are for the bears then.
Well, I get into my look like, even the night kind of way, go home,
Right.
get cosy, get my stretchy elastic trousers on, big jumper, on the couch, candles burning. I'm all about it.
Right, let me just picture the scene here. Bear candle flame, you with a pile of Sheon.
Sheon?
What is it called?
Shein.
Sheon, pile of Sheon, highly flammable clays, and you cutting about with a glass of wine and naked flames in it. I don't like the sound
Aye.
of it. That's giving me the fear.
I'll not be here next week for the next
No,
episode.
come in. Gone.
I know. No, but I'm talking about stretchy trousers and all that.
Aye.
I wear them all year round.
Aye.
But do you slip into them as we're coming into the cosy months? You know, we're eating steak pies.
You're wearing, that sounds, see, that's why people are getting the wrong idea about that. You're saying, I've got elasticated clays on all winter, are you slipping into them? That's exactly the way that, anyway, do you know what I mean? It's filthy. I'm the uncle character here, the father character. You can't, see that suggestive carry on part, you can't do that here. Right? No.
But I don't think anybody's mind went there. You just took it there.
Right, well, are you saying to me then, but with you being older, is elastic clays part of my everyday life?
Aye. I
brother?
didn't want to say it exactly like
Well,
that.
that's what
but
it felt like. I'm
okay.
slightly injured. Yes is the answer. If you go to Marks and Spencer's and you're my age and you want a shirt or a jacket or a pair of trousers, they'll all be elasticated to some degree because they're all aimed at my age. They only come in two colours, both incidentally from the hearing aid range. You get hearing aid stone colour
Yep.
and you get hearing aid beige. There's only two colours of hearing aid clays and they've all got elastic in them. The right thing to do is when you get a bit older, if you want to have a big curry or whatever, is get a wee bit of elastic put in the back. A wee V. I used to do it when I worked as a tailor, but a wee V in the back of your trousers, and that way you're not unbuttoning your trousers.
Yes.
Because I've busted people in the heat and that with buttons off my trousers, just went ping, pung, 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 you know, all that. But the truth is, if I'm wearing normal clothes like I am today, I physically cannot wait to get up the road to get into
Yep.
elastic clothes.
I
There,
agree
the
with
truth
you.
is out, that's me. But when you go out during the day with elastic clays on,
No.
not on. Your trousers could get caught on the wing mirror of an Audi, and you could get dragged away for miles. No, I'm a wee bit frightened for elastic in the daytime.
No, I agree with you there though. When I go home, I strip right out of my outdoor clothes into my comfies.
Once again, I'm going to have to pull you up here because not only are you throwing that line away, you could be, if you're going to say things like that, speak them properly because you go like, as soon as I get up the road, I strip the clothes off and go, I'm like, that's not doing anybody any favours.
How should I do
You should do it like
deliver
that. As soon as I got up the road, I slip down to my nothingness. And then put my joggies on. Do you know what I mean? There has to be something for everybody in this show. And if you're going to say things like, getting bollock naked, it has to be done in that tone. Because it's a clip. Shelby's going up the road to get bollock naked. And then put on her joggies and cook something for her dinner.
And just like
That's
that.
how they would do it in Channel 4.
No, I'm not doing that. No.
Do it,
Strip.
do it.
Okay. So I'm going up the road.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to strip bollock naked. Why are you not English?
You've not got any bollocks.
I'm not, I just followed suit.
Okay.
Look, I'm out myself. I've got-
So, yes, I'm going to just say then, yes, you're right enough to suppose that about me and my age. I enjoy elastic or anything that goes with the flow.
Oh, question. Do you wear a simmet?
Well, what I've seen is, but
Or what? Not a string vest with your
No.
raspberry ripples hanging out?
no, that'd be torture.
I know.
Because I'd have one out that wee hole and another one. Mine's aren't in the right place.
Asymmetrical jelly tots.
Aye. No, I don't wear it. I don't enjoy a simmet. This brings up the question, of course, is how long do you wear a shirt for or a jumper or any of these kind of things? So if I wear a T-shirt, it's going to get in the washing that night, otherwise I've burnt the pits out them. They're rotten.
Well, it's like these Shein tops. It's like bowls of onions under there.
It's a bit lively in here, the new, to be honest. Is that 100%
I've not even
acrylic?
broke. Aye,
Something?
that is polyester and everything. I've not even broke a sweat yet, so it can't be me.
No.
But I get what you mean. You can have this on for an hour, and somehow your armpits just stink with these homemade plastics.
I think that's one of the things you should. I know you sell stuff and all the rest, and everybody does, and everybody's making a good life out of it and all that. But do remember, these things are made in other countries where you've got no idea whether the shirt that you've got was made out from a bale of material that was being used for curtain linings or the underside of a sofa that they staple. I've had shirts that turn up and go, I've seen that material before. It's from the reverse side of my couch. Perfect. And somebody's been like, fuck that, run that up as a jacket. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be getting sweat the arse off you, that stuff.
Aye.
So see my shite off of TikTok. I always wear a decent shirt under it so that I don't need to wash this TikTok thing.
Or you don't get any body burns and all that.
No, bad grazing.
So we're in September, and then it's obviously Halloween. I've seen that there. There was no joy.
You saw my face? Well, it's not that. It's very Americanised, isn't it?
Aye.
Halloween and all the rest of it. And I mean, we're talking about age differences here, but we're still talking about that because, you know, when I was wee, you know, there was just as much creepy pedo bastards out there as there is today, you know, but there was nobody saying that's what they are, so you'd to kind of guess. And the situation you were put in order to guess is you'd be dressed up as Coco the Clown or whatever, and you'd open the door and there'd be a weirdo saying, come in. You know, after telling me just the other day that you were in somebody's house years ago when you were a kid.
Uh-huh.
And what happened? This is horrible, by the way.
It was up our way, and I was at 12, I think, first year.
Aye.
And we were chapping the doors, and this guy was playing the piano, and he was like, come on in. If you can play something on the piano, I'll give you a tangerine.
Oh, wow.
But it wasn't even tangerines; it was big oranges. And
So he's lying for the get-go.
I was lying for the get-go,
Right.
and he's sitting at the end of the piano like that,
Right.
with like a whiskey. So he gave us a whiskey and tangerine.
You're 12?
Oranges. Aye.
A whiskey and
And I
tangerine.
don't remember leaving. Nothing bad happened
How do you know?
because there was a team of us.
Put it this way, was it an easy peeler?
Oh no, don't.
No, aye, so that is bad.
That is bad.
But one thing,
And we were lured in because we thought,
Oh,
guy in a nice
tangerines.
area, look, he's puffing a cigar, he's got the big grand piano, mum of a swatch. Curiosity almost killed us there. But if I had children nowadays, I think this might be the difference between, you know, now and then.
guysing.
Guys.
Yeah.
You would maybe walk the length of your street and you
Aye.
go with a parent.
That's right.
But when I think back to being younger, you know, you'd have your bin bag on, your wee witchy nose, your £1 glow in the dark witchy fingers.
plenty.
That's plenty. And I was, see you later.
Aye.
Yeah, and it was all the kids and you were all just roaming and maybe one parent kind of knew where you were.
That's the other thing. It's November the 5th and all that as well, Guy Fawkes night. Nobody gives a fuck about Guy Fawkes night any longer. I used to go out and try my best to stuff a shirt, stuff a pair of trousers, put a pair of baseball shoes in the end of it, a man's hat, a tie, all that to make it look like a penny for the guy. Now the Waynes don't give a fuck. They blow up a balloon, draw a face on it, bit of tin foil in it, and that's a penny for the guy. To which I normally say, you know, season's greetings and all that, fuck off. Because show me the effort. You know, my mom, listen, talking about being years ago,
Aye.
my mother sent me out as Indira Gandhi one year when I was 8. Right, on my own.
Who's that?
I think it was the former Prime Minister India. And the only curtains, she took the curtains out of the cupboard and they were fiberglass curtains. People, in the 60s, everybody had curtains made out of fiberglass. Don't ask me. wrapped it round, tucked it in my wife once, and I went away out as Indira Gandhi, and I come back and it was a boiled ham. All the wee fibres had went into my body, and it was impossible. The 2 days picking fine little pieces of glasses out every pore in my arse and my armpits and everything.
And let me guess.
What?
You don't have baths, so were you flung in the sink?
What do you mean I don't have baths?
Well, back then you.
Oh, you're talking about the old
I'm not
olden
suggesting
days.
you're bogging us away.
No, we didn't have a bath.
Aye, so you flung in the sink?
With a toilet pan, with no sink in it, just a toilet pan in the hall, and the sink it was a room and kitchen, and the sink in the kitchen. So my sister used to put bath in the sink. She was just at 3 or 4, and this was no long after she was sleeping in the drawer because she didn't have a bed. I'm talking about Totty Poor here. And I was getting to be about 8 or 9, and I didn't want to wash in that sink. So you get your ablutions done before you went to bed, but no, we had to go to my granny's every Sunday for a bath because she had a bath in her corpy house. So we go down there and get a bath on a Sunday. So for Sunday, the 4-lane Sunday, it was a quick round of houses, which everybody was doing, big quick round of houses with a wet cloth. Unfortunately, it was the same cloth that my sister used, and well, it was the cloth. The cloth belonged to the clothes, because you got to turn.
It's also doing the windowsills, doing the banister.
You get your turn of the cloth.
I've gave it a good rinse. It's all
But
right.
good for the veins.
So what does Halloween look like for you now then, as an adult?
I think it's a bit American, to be honest. I think it's all got a bit like that, and I don't like. I remember getting excited about it and the possibility of stealing things out of people's houses and that. When they were, but no, I'm not only kidding. But what does it mean to you? I mean, it's good if it's a good laugh, but if it's too creepy, don't do it.
Aye, but I don't get invited to any. Like, there's night out. Like, you can go on a night out and there's steams and pubs, best
Aye.
dressed. But I would like a real Halloween party if somebody was to have a big throw a party.
Like you see in the films,
and
and
you put in some amount of effort and you go as people. Talking about going as people, you must like seeing a lot of people dressed up as Jack and Victor.
I didn't know you were going to say that. No, that's completely weird because that's what happens now. I get, without exaggeration, a couple of 100 photographs every year, so does Greg, of people done up as us or done up as Isa or whatever, or some member of the cast. And I don't know whether it's pride I feel about it. It's not really. It's just that you feel as if, well, for that couple of decades, I was in the culture enough for people to want to dress up as our characters. So there's a bit of a buzz to be had out of that.
Aye.
If I'd went at the door done up as me and just said fuck off, I can't really be annoyed. But no, I get loads of lovely photos, and the mums and dads like the Waynes getting done up. They don't want them getting done up like Chucky the bastard, the scary things.
Saw with the big cheeks.
I saw. The Waynes, what you going out as? Saw. No, you're no. You're going out as Jack or Victor.
Aye.
Or a posh Isa. That's it. Where's the fiberglass curtains?
Listen.
Can I just ask, do you think that's absolutely crazy?
What?
Got to a point in your career where folk dress up as you for Halloween? But that, as a principle or just a sentiment, that's absolutely mental.
It's a bit daft because, but when I was wee, people were dressing up as Laurel and Hardy. I'm not making that equation, but it's just because we're a couple of two. It's a difficult concept to understand, but it's quite charming, I can assure you.
So do you keep snacks by your door for the kids?
No. What I normally do is I go out to get tangerines, come back with oranges for some reason. I don't know why that is, and whiskey.
Oh, imagine that.
And I normally give the guy a horn up the stair with the piano just in case there's any. Wayne's coming, and that's how you tie up the end of a segment.
Let's take a look at this.
Oh. I was very sick over the weekend. I had the food poisoning.
You were? Did you? Both
Both
ends?
ends flying.
Aye.
Unbelievable.
Do you love how I'm comfortable enough to ask you that? Were you shitting?
Yeah, I was shitting.
Pebble dashing?
What I carry on, I got 3 days I had it. My pal's got a pedantic fella, like, he takes notice of things that you wouldn't normally take notice. And I come out the toilet after having a bout of diarrhea and sickness, and he says to me, you threw up 45 times there. 45.
Oof.
There was, that stuff that the lassie throws up in The Exorcist, that green stuff, the priest.
It's just bile at this point.
I was doing to that.
Oof.
I don't even want to describe the stuff that was coming out the other end. But it was words. I ended up shitting that much words came out. Like oosh and splash. And that. You know what I mean? Sound effect noises.
Sounds like somebody's got rabies.
I know it's just a 2-day rabies thing. This going about. My face has got food poisoning, my arse has got rabies. I can't even come out. Right, okay. Right, what is it we're doing now? Oh, the question. I want to do the questions.
Questiones.
Yes.
So Leif, he's going to surprise us with the questions. We haven't seen them. We don't know what we're getting asked. Let's go.
This next piece that follows could be absolute excrement due to the fact that Leif's never asked us any questions. So watch this part of the show deteriorate like fuck. Right, Leif, thank you. First question, if you don't mind.
Right, so this first one.
Right. You have to be
This is
serious.
this is quite a deep one.
Right.
Will you get a decent glass in brackets non-reflective for the picture frame in the background from Willie in Glasgow?
Right. Do you want to answer that, Willie?
Yeah, I'm
I never
Shelby.
called you Willie. Do you want to answer that, Willie?
Yes. Well, there's a big story with this poster. Every week that we come in, something was happening to the poster.
Aye.
It started with
People
it was
are
really
touching it.
we were calling all over Europe to get that special glass.
There was
weren't we?
glass in it. Yes.
And then we come in and the glass was missing, and then the light was shining off the poster.
Aye.
Then we come in a
My
week
daughter
later.
phoned me and told me that one of the episodes, half the poster was up there, out the shot. Right.
Then we came in a week later, and the frame was all chewed and bashed at the end.
Aye.
Oh, it's a terrible fall and all that. Then we come in again, and the full frame's gone.
I think what actually happened was there's a lot of podcasts get filmed inside this building, and I think what's happened is what with Shelby and that being hotly fancied and myself being extremely talented, people have been coming in and touching that and getting their photos took next to it and basically destroying the set. And we'll talk about that later, but we've got a bit of a plan in that regard, haven't we?
Why?
Aye. Well, so that's your answer there. Well, we'll do our best to fix it, and the next time, in the very near future that you see this, it'll be much better, much, much better. And really, that'll be down to you, Leif, really, won't it?
Oh yes.
There you go.
Perfect. Who's next?
So the next question is, hiya Ford and Shelby.
Hi.
If you had to
Really weird that, because you're like sitting round the back and we can't see you. You're just this disembodied voice, but it's okay. Why don't you try and do the voices for the questions?
Oh,
That's lovely, right? Here we go then.
Okay.
Okay, Leif, we're ready for that next question.
Hiya, Ford and Shelby.
that's quite good.
That's quite good. I've got a
I'm
semi.
intrigued.
No, just take your ordinary voice. Please don't let it go down. Go. Right.
Hiya Ford and Shelby.
Yeah.
If you had to spend I've got a fucking semi.
Ah,
If you had to spend 24 hours as each other, what would you get up to? From Robert and Chelsea from Twecker?
Where's Twecker
Twecker?
again? Twecker?
Is it Tweaker or Twecker?
No, it's not Tweaker. It's no get me to Tweaker immediately. No, it's Twecker.
Twecker.
I think is it Cumbernauldy kind of? I'm not sure.
Kirk and Tillett Bishop, are they the same way?
David, our videographer, is hanging about in the room too. Do you know where Twecker is, David? Dear fuck. Dear fuck. If anybody marking the minutes in, dear fuck, said David.
We're all roughly the same age. We cover the generation of we don't know what maps are.
No.
We don't know what it is unless Google Maps is physically
So the
taken
question
us.
is if we could exchange beings, swap, like big or something like that, and be each other for one or do something, what would we do? Is that the question?
Aye.
Right. Well, I would first of all get really naked, and I would examine myself that the whole transportation system had worked properly. I don't want to find out that I'm half you and my feet, my ankles are me still. I'd want the whole
Shebang.
thing, the whole shebang. So I'm going to let you go first while I sit here and try and think up something clever to say.
Well, I would not be inspecting my body if I was. Oh shit, that sounds really nasty.
It does.
Well, remember, I'm female. I'm not used to having the body of a 63-year-old man, so I would be.
Have you never imagined what it must be like for me to lie in bed at night and go, oh yeah,
You've probably got sugar puffs stuck in your chest hair.
I will. I've got bits of biscuit all here and in amongst my bits because I'm 63.
He told me a story. He said one night I got up and I went into the kitchen and I got a handful of M&Ms and I was eating them on the way back to bed. He said I went into bed and obviously I fell asleep, woke up in the morning and the bed was all M&M chocolate
was.
shells.
I dropped 4 or 5 of them in the bed and they'd went through a night's journey with me. I know it looked as if I'd shit the bed, but.
Right.
But I mean, I knew I had to shit the bed because I licked the first mark to make sure.
Taste test. Sorry,
It's an M&M.
I'll answer the question.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row. M&M. Oh. Right, okay.
Oh, right, I'll answer the question. I would go, if I could be you and then also jump back in time, I would love to be you on set of an episode of Still Game.
Aye.
I think that would be really interesting.
It was a good laugh, and you would enjoy it, because I always did when I was there. I'm not sure how they would react if Jack was standing there with a pair of bazongas. I'm not sure how that would go down.
But it's me. It's me. It's Jack.
They're all going, that shows you're funny. No, I'm like, no. You know what I mean? Behave yourself. If I was to be you, I'd probably be doing exactly what you're doing anyway. I mean, I think what you're doing is a good fit for you, the way you do things. No, I know it sounds a bit flattering and all the rest of it, but I genuinely do mean it. If I was 31, I don't think I'd be anywhere else if I was you than where I am now. Sounds a bit thingy, but I think you're doing okay for a 31-year-old in the fullness of it being a person. But I'd go it much more than you do, I think. If I was in your body, I'd be out dancing it to death. I'd be running about with pals and going to much more events than you do, personally. I mean, holiday as much as you and all that.
I see I go more holidays, but I'm a homebody, but I like to go away. I don't go out and socialise, although I've been out a lot recently and now I'm lagging, so
Right.
aye. I like that. I think you would experience a nice day in my life.
I don't think we've only answered that. I think we've answered it comprehensively. Could we please have the next question, Leif?
So this next question, again, it's quite lengthy.
Has it?
So
Do you want to do that in a voice? No, just in your ordinary voice.
there's no name to this one.
Right.
Okay.
So it's clearly
Made
something
up.
quite deep here.
Right.
All right.
What's the
Okay.
best colour for a car?
Oof. That's heavy. And it's no that. There's a lot of people got upset if we answer this wrong. Families, immigrants, other people that are even only visiting this country on holiday. This is us. Can we put this half this quick, or do you want to just let it steam
Well,
right
I'm going to
in?
go ahead and say the colour it should not be is I don't like yellow and shouty colours.
No. Yellow car, because you're supposed to.
Then you get
And
a
you see
good
it.
dunt in the arm. For me, I've always had black.
It's colours of cars, mind.
Yep. Well, I've had a black car.
Uh-huh.
I've had a grey, silvery colour.
Uh-huh.
And when I first passed my driving test, I wanted a beige Fiat 500X, the chunky
a
monkey.
fat Fiat, as they call
A
it.
fat Fiat.
Aye.
And they never had any, so I ended up with a royal blue.
Aye.
So-
I normally go for something that's got a obverse interior. So if it's got a biscuit coloured interior, like, beige with elastic seats, I'll get maroon or red or something. I like combination looks.
nice.
I don't like black on black when you've got the sort of black seats and the black outside. I'm thinking that's just a store collector. I like a lighter coloured seat and all that. I know like my big fat leather seats and stuff like that. My wood dashboards,
Yeah.
my wooden cars.
Oh, wooden cars.
I told her one time that I like to see wood and all that inside the car, and she later said to me, "You like wooden cars, don't you? A wooden car, like the Flintstones." You know what I mean? So there's no answer to that. Whatever you're happy in.
Cars though.
What? Well, yeah, but it needs to be right, because you can look like when you're my age and you've got a red car, it's sort of saying you're a dick.
See, I don't like red cars at all.
I've got a red car.
I mean,
Right.
Right, so the next question.
Right. I'm dropping you off in my red car.
So, Danny from Loch Lomond has said, "What is your favourite part of Scotland and why?"
You're asking this question a person that gets the first chance to get out of Glasgow, jumps on a plane and leaves.
This is true. I've never really explored my own country, and I feel if I was to say Loch Lomond and all these places, that's bog standard. Although I have been to the Isle of Harris.
Oh, have you now?
And it was
well, that's
beautiful.
Lewis. Harris is on Lewis. You've been to Harris? Aye.
That's the distillery, innit?
They've got a lot of
Because I
distilleries
don't
there.
remember a lot of it.
No, you wouldn't, no.
A
So-
taste another gin on you go then.
Was the question favourite place in Scotland?
Great place in Scotland, eh?
I also like the Drovers Inn out that way.
Oh, everybody goes to Drovers. It's just
With the big
it's
bear and they
magic.
do a rare steak pie, by the way.
Yes, and steak pie's part of what I was doing a couple of weeks ago as well. I've been up in the Highlands and everything, and I was far up as Lewis there, past Harrison, into Stornoway and all that. And that's the first time I've ever been there. I don't know any of the history there or anything, and I've never seen it look like that in my life. And it was dark skies, and it was roasting. It was creeping
You
under.
did
The heat
say
was
that.
coming
It was
under.
warm.
It was great, and a mental note to self, do more of that, because see when you're on your Todd, you get a real idea about what you really amount to in the world.
Yes, nothing.
Wee tiny speck.
Puts everything into
You
perspective, all
only
the
get it when you're
worries.
far
and-
away in Scotland. I don't think you get it up the Andes or away in the Swiss Alps. There's something about that Scottish tangle, they call it, the tangle of the air. There's a sparkle of sweetness in it that can't be described or matched, and it happened right here in Scotland. Come and see, and you'll see for yourself.
I see us taking a road trip.
We could take a wee road trip.
That would be lovely, a wee team trip.
Up and up. There's a place up there called Tongue. I worked in Tongue for 3 weeks. I was very, very good in Tongue. It was a drama for BBC. And then along from there is Cape Wrath, and then along from there is Betty Hill. And these are all next stop. If you stepped off the cliff, the next stop would be America. That's the next bit of land after that.
Right.
So we should go up and have a look. You'll be in love.
I'm up for that. Are you up for it, Leif? Let's do it. Hit five.
Right, so this next one.
I've left soup on. No, I mean, I put it down to our people, we're all right. But we need to get this
Mind
done.
that time you were away and left your oven on?
I did. Do you know, I tell you, just before we get it out of the way, I've got a heat drawer at the bottom of my oven. You know, a wee drawer that keeps things warm, and you put it to a 1 or a 2. Without a word of a lie, I had a fish supper in there for 3 months on it too.
This is so
And,
true. This is true.
Just in a warming drawer, it wasn't cooking. And what it did was it dried out all the moisture and left me with a perfect museum fish and chips that I could put in a museum and it'll live forever. Because it's completely, what do you call it? Fossilised, aye. I'll bring it in, you can have a look
Funny
at it.
how I had mice and you've no.
I've no had mice.
He's no had mice.
You know what I mean? So where were we on that one there?
We're getting another
We're
question.
getting another question.
So the next question is, hi Ford and Shelby, loving the show. It's a great dynamic. Hope you're both doing great.
That's nice.
We are.
Loads of people saying loads of nice things. Aye.
I'm going to refrain from fanboying
Right.
by asking still gaming tune the fact question. So here it is. One of life's great conundrums.
Right.
Do you think it's possible to blow a balloon up underwater? If you John 32 for Postal.
Hello, John. Thanks for the question. Blow a balloon up underwater.
Think it's possible.
Well,
Right.
wait a minute, hold on. I'll think about it. So
The common sense in me just says flat out no, but
to blow a balloon on, of course it must be possible. Because you know how you go to these far climbs in the world and you swim under the water into the caves with your girlfriend and that, and you're getting your nookie in the caves because there's nobody there. You take a Johnny bag with you and you go underwater and you blow it up and that to help the two of you to get underwater to get to the cave. So the answer must be yes, you can blow a balloon underwater.
I'm saying no.
How?
'Cause
Fill
if-
your lungs full of
Right,
air.
so you're at the side of the pool, take a deep breath,
Uh-huh.
you've got your balloon, you jump in. As you go to blow the air, you're going to, science would make you sniff in all the pool water.
No, it wouldn't.
He would drown.
No,
He
look,
would.
watch me in the water blowing a balloon up. Right, everybody, that's me getting in. Sploosh, there's my balloon. Underwater now. Lungs full of air. Flaccid balloon. Empty the lungs into the balloon. Full balloon. Is that right? Would you think that would work? Right. Would you think so, Leif? Would that work?
I mean, let me consult with the resident
Right.
maritime scientist.
Right,
Yes.
I'll go hold back then, because this will be right.
I'm saying no.
No.
He says only Johnny bags.
Only Johnny bags. Right, well, there you go. And that's
Could we get-
GPT-5.
Could we get an answer on that though? Because I'm intrigued.
Blow a balloon up underwater.
Yes.
Oh, you can't blow your Johnnies in the loch. Oh, you can't blow your Johnnies in the loch. Right.
Can you blow a balloon up underwater?
Are you actually taking your time to look that up?
It
Yes.
says yes.
Good. Well, can we move on to the next question? Who sent that question, by the way? He gets pelters.
That
John.
was,
John Faposo.
Aye, John Postal.
Oh, fuck you, John Fiposo. Come up with something better next week. Balloon underwater. Maybe, wait a minute, we're jumping the gun. Maybe John Fiposo is one of the leading underwater balloon blowing guys in the world, or maybe he's a top Johnny bag expert or something. I don't know. Anyway, next question, Leif.
The next question is for Amanda and David for Clydebank.
Hi, Bank.
What was that one great idea or invention that you thought would have changed the world that you didn't pursue or later found out was already done?
I've got one, quickly.
Okay, go.
I drew about 5 years ago an idea that I thought that electric cars should go into garages and instead of trying to charge their car up with electricity, have the battery took out like a cassette, put beside like the gas bottles, and a fresh one took off and stuck in the bottom of the car. So the whole thing would take 2 minutes. Do you get what I mean? Big stack of charged up batteries, same battery for every car, slips in like a cassette. They're doing it. They're doing it in America. You can get your battery changed and everything, and a car wash, and the whole thing done 2 minutes.
I actually came up with the idea.
Enjoy that story.
Lovely.
It didn't look as if you did. That's why you're not getting a single on this shot. You look as if you're falling asleep, honestly.
That was a great story.
Aye, good,
Wow,
aye,
well
thanks,
done,
aye.
Ford. Did they bet you to
I'll
it?
put that in the book then.
Well, mine was actually, I came up with the idea of co-wheels. You know, the business co-wheels. They've got a car, you
aye.
download the app.
Aye.
I didn't know that existed, and I was saying to my pal, I was like, what if you bought like 10 cars and you
Aye.
rented the boot? She was like, it already exists, co-wheels. So that was my dream shattered. It's like that thing. I'm going to design an app, and it's already been, you're like, oh, hi.
Well, I know. See, usually when people say you're going to design an app, because you're saying the word app, it's too late. If you know it's not happening.
That ship sailed.
But, you know, we're always talking about the age gap and all that, and I do remember way, way, way back things that you'll never remember, and other people don't remember my age. But I come up with the idea for the cigarette because they were only rolling them up at that point, and I said, what about sticking filters on the end of them and putting them in packets of 20 and that? And nobody was listening to me for about 2 years, and then all of a sudden, cigarettes started to roll up in packets. And I'm like,
Imagine that.
And I don't get a penny off of that. You know, I support them as much as I can.
You do.
But no, I'm sure people kind of do that. And you're talking about zeitgeist. You're talking about it's in the air.
Yes.
And I've got an app, and you have got these ideas, and I have got these ideas. But if they're coming to us, they're in the zeitgeist, and we're hearing them too late.
We've heard it.
So the next question, this is going to be the last one, right? And I think it is quite a good one. I was like, when I missed that on the screen there.
Lot of fucking chat coming for that end. Turn the cameras room, we'll go for a shite. Right. Go on then.
So this one is from Serena.
Oh, I like that. Hold on a minute. Serena.
Does she play tennis? Oh, that's Serena.
Right, okay, Serena then. I like that name.
Hi, Ford and Shelby, loving the show. My question is, do you believe in ghosts? And if so, have you had a paranormal encounter?
Somebody pulled my hair on the couch the other night.
And what a carry on that was, getting a ladder up to the third floor.
Through the window like that.
And the whole time with a wee black suit on like a ninja, you know, cutting through just to pull her hair. Do you believe in that? Gobbledygooks.
I don't believe in people and your like ghosts and spirits and all that.
Can you speak to the dead?
I know.
No. Would your granny be remotely interested in coming back and haunting your house? What would that be for?
I know. No, I don't believe in any of that.
No, and anybody that pretends to believe in that are, of course, entirely entitled to that. But any other idea that there is another load of people that you can contact, to me, has always seemed mental. I just don't believe it. It's shite. It's practically just a floor show, a game show. You know, like people like mediums and psychics and all that, they're trained at telling you shite, and they know where your weak spots are. They prey on the weak, that's all.
And there's master classes for this. You can sign up and learn how to read people.
Aye.
And 9 times out of 10, if you're going to all these readings, you're wearing a piece of jewellery that was, you know, your great-granddad's. You're always like that.
Yeah.
Oh, please pick me right away. Are you wearing a piece of jewellery? I've got a man here in spirit. Oh, and then they're sobbing. No, sorry.
Me and my Auntie Linda went to one years ago, right? Because we were into looking at that and laughing and trying to figure out what they were doing. And we went to one in Somerset Place at Charing Cross, and it was an old woman. And, you know, she was quite tweedy, this old woman. And to be honest, she was probably only on her age of me now. But I was in my 20s. And the room was full of old dears. And she went out, she went, I'm seeing a man in uniform. Well, of course, she's going to get a man in uniform, because every woman in that audience has had a man in the Navy or the Army or whatever. And but on the other side, and then she breaks down, and then one woman says, that must be me. Of course it must be you. It's everybody. Just you, little daft bastard, put your horn up. And we're raging. We'd sit at the back and, you know, join in. And my Auntie Linda would say, don't get up. I would never get up. But I was personally punch a hole in all these things, because I hated them. Because they take money off of people.
Aye.
And other people say, oh, it's good you get a message. Fuck off, get no message. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I
hate that.
Let's take a look at this. What part of the show is this?
No, shut up. I honestly. Right. Well, we're away up at that bit of the show again, where we always find ourselves every show at this bit. It's the clips bit of the show. What do we usually do with the clips bit of the show that we usually play at this bit?
Leif has picked out clips for us, and we're seeing them live and raw.
Right, fair enough. For the first time, I think the audience know what we're trying to do. Play the clip.
I know that song.
Ah, See, I know that lassie's fake. Do you know what's special about her? What are you laughing at?
Go.
Do you know what's special about that lassie?
What?
She's got a face for the 16th century. She's like a painting.
Renaissance painting.
Aye. She totally, and she's playing on it. That's what the fans are all about. And that. I've looked at a couple I've never seen that clip before, but I have seen her before. I think the movies are making a mistake by not picking her up.
Oh, I think her face
as a speaking extra at least.
She's
Perfect.
peculiar looking.
I know, but I don't think peculiar. I think in the 1600s, she'd have been a bang 10 out of 10 bird. As it stands now, she's 9, but in the 16th century, she would have been like, she would be the subject of an oil painting, and that's what she looks like. Beautiful.
I like that.
Yeah. What's that?
Is
that Clay's made out of cigarette
fags?
packets?
Uh-huh. Oh, that could be a Halloween costume.
I've got enough empty packets to do that. How long does this go on?
I don't know what's
Does he light his cell? Oh, he's off for his cell. Oh no! Right, that's enough. We see you. Big Benson and Hedges. Yeah. Oh, he's just making faces to the song. I've had enough of that.
Aye.
Turn it off. Aye, that's sad. Well, I mean, it depends how many hits he's getting, but would you do that?
I'd like to try making that costume.
But what if it rains when you're out there all falling apart and that, and your wee bits of John Players are all hanging out? Do you know what I mean?
Your John Players are all hanging
Your
out.
John Players are hanging out.
Right.
No, but good luck to him, and it was a bit of ocular novelty. I enjoyed that. On you go.
Next clip.
My mum warned me there'd be cakes like this.
Ooh.
Fresh cream cakes.
Ooh.
I go all colly-wobbly inside. My good resolutions go out the window.
Good job you did do then, isn't it? Oh, no.
Cream cakes. Oh, but nice.
That's enough of that. I've never ever thought, even when I was younger, of Cilla Black as some sort of sex symbol. So adding the sexy voices
She's
on
got a
in the
wee
cake.
look of Nicola Sturgeon about her.
She's got a wee look of the book about her. I don't like that. I'm not interested. I know she had a lovely husband called Bobby, and she was married to him all her whole life. They were.
Surprise, surprise.
She was a big friend with Cliff Richards and the big fella that died. Would you call him? The guy that used to look after the dogs, cat and her.
Oh, Paul Grady.
I love Paul Grady.
I love Paul.
So I've always given her the thumbs up because I like her, but I can't be bothered seeing her.
I'm
in that
not
kind
into
of thing.
sexualising chocolate eclairs, so it's
No.
a no for me. But I think I know what he was doing. He knows you love cakes. He's trying to get you on a sugar high before we leave here.
I do love cakes, but no next to Cilla Black. That would put you off.
Cilla Slack.
What? You can't say that. She's got a family, like, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
Thank God you did.
Right. Oh, I did that, of course. I said that too. Right, come on. Must have known that.
A Seattle dad is bringing back landlines for kids. The company's called Tin Can. The phones look like this, so
Isn't
cute.
that-
And it's supposed to help kids discover the joy of phones and connection through phones without screens. Jack Hiddleston's kids asked him for a phone. He thought, how do I give them independence without giving them a smartphone?
Shut off.
Calling it the new school landline.
A landline for a kid. I
Well,
love it.
well, as she says, these are landlines for kids.
She's been smoking the Benson and Hedges.
Exactly. She's been obviously fond of smoking something because her voice is in a terrible state. But I heard about this a wee while ago as well. Did you know that you can get an old phone like your granny had or anything like that, and they've now got them now Bluetooth, so that when your phone rings in the house, bring, bring, and you pick it up like that and go hello, because it's an old phone but it's been made Bluetooth. They're catching on like wildfire. I'm getting one for the house. So that's what she's telling. You get them for kids and you get them adult novelties. It's great.
I would take a tin can as a wee novelty.
Yes, a wee but what would you have as a wee novelty phone? What kind of phones did you like when you were wee? You got that phone that goes, that one, a trim phone. Sorry.
Sprayed me there. No, I had the spinny disc. And
That's
this.
called a rotary dial.
Yes.
So you go for that.
I'd go for that.
So that's good. Is there any more clips to see before we head on to Homestead? You guys are too. What's this? You want to press this one? Right, okay. Yeah. Motherfucker. Is he having a shit? Out you come, you stubborn jobby. Oh, rimming up the side of the walls. It's a Star Wars theme. Is that?
It's a talent, I guess.
Is it beatboxing? Is that what that's called?
Moon boxing.
Aye.
Navy blue.
I can do. what could I do like that? Oh, no, I couldn't do it. I'll end up kicking myself. No, he's good for him. He's another one.
Oh. She needs a bra.
Right. Is that all there is to it?
Aye.
Monkey tits. Okay. That sounds...
Oh, she's...
That's what I'm saying. Monkey tits. Right. Anything else?
I think that should do it.
Wow. Thanks,
They were
Leif.
great.
Thanks,
They were
Leif.
good.
It's
They
this
were
kind
really
of culture leaps that we're making that are going to get us onto network television eventually. And then beyond. Monkey tits.
She did have
Right.
a hefty set there.
That was good.
I enjoyed show 7
I
there.
have no idea where show 7 went, but it's done.
It was a wee bit crazy today, but we're feeling it.
We're feeling it.
We just went with it and just gone
So,
with the flow.
can we expect to see our good wee faces here back next
Yep.
episode?
You'll see us here next week for show number 8.
Keep signing up. Keep encouraging your pals to sign up.
Yes.
What do you call that when you join up?
So we're on
all that.
Patreon, subscribe on YouTube, that's free to do.
Yeah, you can do
Drop
that.
us a like, a wee comment, share it to your friends and family, spread the word about the Ford and Shelby Show.
Yeah, and send those questions into that number that you'll see flying across the bottom of the screen
Yep.
once again right there for another week. Oh, cheery bye.
Bye.